All right, lesson number 15 in a series of 100 on jazz violin. Traditional keys versus fiddle-friendly keys. What's this mean? What's this all about? In an earlier video, I mentioned already that Stefan Grappelli, the great gypsy jazz violinist, at a jam was okay with going, oh, no, let's do it in this key. It's much easier. So if he can do it, so can we. It's okay to change the key, in my opinion. I mentioned how Matt Glazier and Daryl Anger in an earlier video were talking about you should play in the standard keys to honor tradition. I say bull on that. Anyways, so traditional keys, I didn't really talk a whole lot about this, but if you don't understand horns, this is a crazy thing in musical history, but on a violin and stringed instruments in general, when you play a C, it's a C. And on a saxophone or trumpet, when you play a C, it doesn't come out as our C. Isn't that bizarre? How this happened in history, I don't know. Maybe somebody out there can tell me. But different instruments are off. Let's see. So who is the right C? I don't know. I used to think, oh, the elitist, the violin is always the king of everything, and the C is the real C. I don't know if it's true anymore either. So we know, I've done a little research in A. What is A is changed over history. It used to be as low as, A, today's A flat, and it's higher, even higher at other times. We know this from organ pipes that are left over. The one in 1639 was this long was an A, and then in 1742 was this one long. A is changed. So we don't know that today's standard pitch has changed around. So we can't say that we are the owners of all things that are true and right, us elitist violinists. No, we can't. So I used to think that horn players are crazy, but maybe this is what it is, and we need to adjust too. So what does this mean? A tenor saxophone is a B-flat instrument. It means when all the stuff they've practiced, you tell them what they learned to play as their C, it comes out as our B-flat. Alto sax is an E-flat instrument. So when you tell them to play their C, it comes out as our E-flat. A French horn is an F instrument. When you tell them to play what they've learned to C, it comes out as our F. Get the idea? Clarinet is B-flat. Trombone is C, so it's a C instrument. Tuba is a C instrument. Soprano sax, a B-flat instrument. So there's not this standardization in the winds. They're much more modern inventions. Why it didn't get standardized and they just learned what a C is a C? We all think the same way? I don't know. So, but it's the reality. So, and that doesn't mean we're necessarily right. So, but say the key of C is easy. All right, piano, it's all the white keys you may know. We'll get into some of this stuff, the theory a little bit, and a couple more lessons here. So that one's easy on the piano. All the white keys, no black keys. So maybe a horn player goes, oh, key of C, that's easy for me, right? It's all the white keys. But then if the tenor sax player is playing in C, that's really our, let's see, so it's our D, right? So if it's playing D, it's two sharps all of a sudden. D is easy for us, and maybe C is easy for them. So you might be able to find common keys that work for both. But another option to do is just retune your darn instrument. So we can't guarantee that A is the right A anyways. So fiddle, old-time fiddlers do all kinds of crazy tunings. And your instrument will not explode, will not implode. Your strings won't pop in your face and make you blind or nothing. Just tune it down. Now I have Nilling tuners. This is another thing I can get into. The Nilling planetary tuners. I love them. They look just the same. But it makes it very easy. They're like fine tuners. So I don't have to push them in. Nothing. They look the same. They sound the same to me. Okay. Tune it down a whole step right there easily on the gig within a song. Now that said, some styles kind of favor that even. When I played, I did about 10 years of Cajun Zydeco music. It seemed to want to go down. It gives the fiddle a whole more open sound. So tuning down also makes you think in the same key that a tenor saxophone player or trumpet player would be. So kind of, don't be shy about retuning your fiddle. It's okay. I give you permission. Be the rebel and do your own thing. I am favoring even going further sometimes. I'm tuning my electric fiddle down to E, down a step and a half. So I kind of dig it. Somewhere between violin and viola. So it's okay for you to retune even quickly on the bandstand just to make it easier for you. Not a problem. It's okay to do that. Retuning is part of the deal. Horns are weird, so are we, and we're all part of it together. Amen.